One, it's time for Coffee and Chat Tuesday. I There we go, we're live now. Yes, it's been a little bit on and off, on and off. When is Sue coming? When is she not coming? But here I am. It's Tuesday, and here I am. I'm showing up. I'm going to get regular with my Coffee and Chat Tuesdays again, but this time we're moving them over to my new platform, this new exciting platform that is. I'm going to be going live later today to tell you about the details. The doors are opening this end of this week, to tell you how much it's going to be, what are we going to do in there, what you can expect. So if you're curious about it and you're interested in joining our membership, please watch out for the live that's going to come later today. But this live is our normal Coffee and Chat Tuesday. So welcome to Tuesday. Thank you for being here. For those of you who are catching it live, for those of you who catch it later, good morning to whatever part of the world you're in. Today we're going to talk a little bit about trust. And I know I've spoken about this topic before, but I've just spent a whole month exploring the topic of trust with my inner circle members. We've done some lessons, we've done some exercises, we've done all sorts of things, and we've really been digging deep, So, some of those phrases that come up for us. I don't trust my dog to make good choices. I can't trust my dog in certain situations. Or I don't trust myself to stay calm and present. Or I can't trust other people and their dogs. We speak about this a lot. Whether it's just conscious, if we consciously say it, or if it's in the unconscious mind that we're thinking about it the whole time. So I thought this was a big topic. We talk about it a lot. And I wanted to go deep. I wanted to explore this more, which is exactly what we did. And it was really enlightening. We got curious. We asked questions. We delved into situations where trust was broken, where literal day-to-day incidents that were happening in the members' lives, where things were happening, like their dog would run off and not come back, and stay away for ages, or a dog would, during a greeting with another dog, would get too bouncy and start yappy, snappy, bitey, or whatever it was. These moments where we think, oh my gosh, there's no trust, it's broken, I can't do this anymore. And we asked questions, we explored, we looked at different perspectives of what was happening from the dog's point of view, from our point of view. And it was really good. It was fascinating. We got really curious. We all had some aha moments. Each one, had different ones. But one of the ones I think that came through for a lot of us, for most of us in the group, was this thing that we don't have to force trust. We don't have to try so hard. Because when we do that, we go into this space of wanting to change things, wanting things to be different, wanting to do it the best way, the right way. And we don't open up to that curiosity. And it actually made me think of an incident this morning. I just remembered, when you get a little puppy, your puppy comes home for the first time, and it's this sweet little bundle of fluff or whatever it is, furry nose, wet noses. And we're so curious about them. It's like, who are you? What do you do? What do you like? What do you don't like? We are so curious and so gentle about the situations, really, inquiring, what do you do? What do you like? Etc. As they grow up and they start to get nippy, snappy, bitey, barky, things change. We lose that curiosity. We lose our patience for, just letting things unfold and watching and learning and trying different things. We become more of, what do I do to change this, to fix this, to stop this? It's so natural. We all just go into that mindset. So it was really, again, coming back, coming out of that, back into that situation of being gentle with ourselves, right? Not judging that we have to be, do it right, get it right. Be more forgiving, be more accepting of ourselves, that we are just learning with our dogs. And it is just, it's a lot of learning that's going on. And what else can we learn about ourselves? What else can we learn about our dogs? Because this is going to give such a huge relief when we don't have to be striving, getting to goals, achieving things, getting to this end result, etc. When we just sit back and say, you know what, we really have very little control of our lives. So, let's do our best to just to trust that everything's going to work out in the end. Trust that we have the support, we have the tools, we have whatever, and we're just going to slowly implement and do and learn and figure it out with our dogs, and trust that we're okay, trust that our dog's okay, trust that whatever we go through, we're going to get through it. We're gonna do it, and we can do it together because we're in this together. We can all support each other, etc. So I wanted to share that with you today because I think that's such a powerful message that came through from all these learnings, was really just, just how important it is to just let go, learn to let go and trust. And I know it's not easy. I know when we've spent our life striving to get it right and thinking we have to get it right, it's hard to just pull back and say, be okay with the status quo and say, this is where I am, this is where we are, we're learning, we're figuring it out, and just letting it go and letting it be is difficult, can be difficult, but it can also be easy, because once we've experienced that place of comfort, that place of ease, that place of flow, it takes so much pressure off. And so, yes, so that's my message for today on trust. So give me your comments, give me your own instances, perhaps where you felt that trust is broken, where something's happened. Let's open up some discussions about this. And I just want to again remind you that these are the kind of discussions that happen in my inner circle group, but will also be happening on the new platform, because we have 10 amazing mentors, well 9 plus myself, amazing mentors. These people are experienced, they're on the same wavelength as we are, they understand dogs, they understand people. We're all on this journey together, and they're going to be there sharing their musings, and sharing their talents, their unique speciality fields with us, so that we can learn and explore more. And one of the prime principles that we will bring across is curiosity, is that let's open up new conversations, let's discover new things. It's not all about here's your plan, here's the end goal, boom, you've got to work through a course and that's it. It's not about that. Yes, there's going to be great material in the group for you to delve into when you're right and ready to take on something new, to try something new, to experiment with something new, and we'll be there to support you every part of the way. But we're also going to be opening up these really good conversations where I think we're at that stage now, ready to do this, ready to go to the next level with our dogs and discover a whole new world of possibilities that lies in our relationships with them. This human canine bond is, wow, I get goosebumps thinking about it. It's so powerful. There's so much that we're missing. There's so much that's still to learn about having dogs in our lives. And gosh, we're blessed. We are so powerfully blessed to have dogs in our lives, and all the things that we can learn from them. So I hope you will join me later, probably around 4 or 5 p.m. That's Central Europe time. I'll be going live, telling you about the group, giving you a link soon to be able to jump on and come and join us in there, because we're going to take this to the next level, and I really would love you to be on board with us. It's so exciting, and I look forward to seeing you there and later. So go off, have a wonderful Tuesday, and thank you for being here. Bye now.